All right, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Man, we are off to a great start. So this past weekend, I posted a short. Yesterday, Sunday, I had my highest paid single order with dispatch. So we are off to a great start this week. Today's Monday, April 22nd, and I'm headed to my first order. I'm picking up from Sherwin-Williams and picking up for Curry. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. All right. You got it, man. That's a nice day.
Yeah.
A little break from the heat.
Yeah, nice day. The whole weekend was like this, man. Nice.
Yeah. Take advantage of this right here.
Yeah.
All right, I see you. All right, y'all, we loaded up, man. So it's only like six of those little boxes back there, and man, Curry, it's the lick, bro. I'm driving 12 miles for this. These orders right here, man, they paying, like, they start at like $60. So like, it's crazy, man. Like, Curry, I like Curry, y'all. All right, y'all, I'm on my way to the drop off. I just wanted to tell you guys, so I know a lot of people, it's a lot of newcomers coming to my channel. A lot of people are looking into this type of work. The 9 to 5 is kind of dying out. A lot of people are looking to, you know, do for themselves. They're starting to realize that that's the best way to really build wealth. So I know this is an option for a lot of people. You definitely don't have to do cargo van. It's a lot of different independent contractor jobs you could do, but this is what I chose to do. So I just want to let you know that, you know, there's a lot of times that I don't make my goal, or, you know, I'll go home early, whatever. I want you to get a full perspective of what I'm doing. So I can only speak for my market. In my market, I got about 10 apps that I'm on. And out of those 10 apps, the most active, I would say off the top of my head, is Dispatch, Dolly, GoShare, Simpex, Freight, Curry now, and I think that's the ones that's like most active. There's orders that come out all day. So I just want you to know that I miss out on a ton of money. Like, so just now I went to do this Curry order. There was 2 dispatch orders that I could have did, but I don't have time to do it. If it was not for the time restraints, I would be able to do those 2 orders. So I would have been at probably like $160, $170 right off the gate if I was able to do those orders. Because all these apps have time restraints, I can't, it's hard to multi-app. So if there was a bigger window, like the pickup window was like 2 or 3 hours, absolutely, I can make so much more money. I miss out on at least $200 to $300 a day. And it's not because I can't do it, it's because it's the time restraints. For each app has their own criteria. They want you to be at the pickup at a certain time, drop off at a certain time. Sometimes the order that I want to do for another app is on the other side of town. It's going to take me 30 minutes to get there, and I'm going to be super late for the order that I'm already on. So I just want you guys to know that the money is out here, and I miss out on a ton of money. And I like, literally, if I wanted to and I didn't care about my rating, my score, I could do all these orders and just be late, but it's going to affect your rating, and that could affect how many orders you get, and you don't want to do that. So, but if I didn't care and I did that, I promise you, I could make $300 to $400 a day easy, and I'm talking about within 5 to 6 hours. So just know that. Don't be discouraged when you see content creators not making what you think they should make, or you think like, man, they barely getting orders. I only did 2 orders today or 3 orders. It's not because the work is not out here. It's because every app has, you know, time restraints, and that hurts. That prevents me from making the money I potentially could make if it wasn't for those restraints. So just keep that in mind. I missed 3 orders. No, I'm sorry. There was 2 Simpex orders, 1 freight order. So 2 Simpex orders, both were like 30. I think the first one was $33, $35, and then a freight order for $40. And then I got this curry, which is over $60. And then the other one, the 2 dispatches, one was $20, the other one was like $30, I think. So add all that up. That's how much I potentially could have made right out the gate. All right, y'all, just made it to the drop off, and it's gonna be this place right here. It says receiving and shipping, straight ahead. All right, I guess I gotta go through this gate. You know how you get in? Please honk for service. Oh, okay. Hello, sir. I just got a couple cans of paint.
Couple cans, okay.
Yes, sir. Small order. Where would you like them?
We just sit right
Oh, right here. Okay.
there. Couple boxes or?
Yeah, it's just like 6 of these.
Oh.
Yes. That's it. Use a cart real quick. All right, thank you. Let's take a picture. Paperwork's right here.
Okay. So it's 6 and 12?
Yes, sir. And it's just gonna ask for your first and last name and then signature in the box below. All right, y'all, done with that order. So I am headed to Enterprise Car Sales. This is where I purchased my van about a month ago. So they have my my license plate and my license plates and registration. So this is where I bought it from. The vans were right here. Where these 2 minivans are on the end. That's where the 2 vans were. Apparently, the lady that sold me the van, Miss Claudia, told me that somebody from my channel came and got the other van, the big one. So they both gone, y'all. But they do have a pretty big inventory. So you can still go to Enterprise. They have access to all the different vans at the different Enterprise sales offices. So I'm about to run in here and grab my new plates and registration.
A few moments later.
All right, y'all, picked it up. Got the registration. Good till March 2025. My new license plates. So I got 2 plates. I'm not gonna put them on until I get home. So I am in the process of doing a refinance. So the bank that I use is in California. They have the best interest rates. So when I bought this vehicle here, they only do financing with certain banks. So I couldn't use my bank to buy this vehicle. So I financed it through Enterprise, and I think it's like 11% interest rate, something like that, something crazy. I will have to make at least one payment. It's like $1,100 a month. So as you guys know, my last van, I did the exact same thing. I financed it with the same company, the same bank, and then I refinanced it. So my payment was $1,200 a month. That's the old van. And when I refinanced it, I cut it in half. It was $600 a month. So I'm doing the same thing with this van. I did trade the old one in. I think they gave me $31,000 for it, something like that. So anyways, going the same process. So I'm gonna make one payment for this month. I'm gonna start the refinance process. It's already in the works. I was just waiting on my registration. So I'm about to send all that information, and it should be a quick process, and I'll let you guys know how I end up. So yeah, man, this is it though. I'm sticking with this van till the wheels fall off. All right, y'all. So while I got a little dead time, I just want to kind of update you of some of the jobs I did last week and over the weekend. I'm not going to tell you every single job because it's going to take forever. So just know that I've been busy on gig apps and direct bookings. I just want to show you the consistency. So I'm going to start with Friday, the 19th, April 19th. I did a dispatch order early in the morning. And I drove a total of 2 miles. I think I picked up like a pallet of that mud stuff for concrete or whatever, for the drywall. Anyways, I had help with that order. That one, so I was unloading by hand, and there was 2 guys helping me. And while we were like halfway done, a forklift was driving by, and he grabbed the rest of the product. So we were using my dolly, my hand truck, and I had probably like 7 or 8 at a time. So when the forklift came and picked up the pallet for me, I lost track. Like, I forgot that I was using my dolly. So I actually left, and I left my dolly there. I didn't realize it till like an hour later. So of course, like, these things, that hand truck I use it's not cheap. I think the cheapest I've ever seen it online is like $194, but it's gonna be like $220, $250, somewhere around there. I'm not buying another one. So I drove all the way back. It was like a 30-mile drive, but I'm like, I'm not leaving that thing. So thankfully, I called, I let them know I was coming back. They left it for me, and it didn't get stolen. So anyways, definitely make sure you check your stuff. Make sure you got everything before you leave. Do an inventory check. That same day, I told you guys, so I did a direct booking with a customer to move some mattresses. I showed you guys that in a video. That same customer booked me again for that Friday to pick up a TV from Walmart. So I did that job as well. It was a 70-inch TV, I think, or 72-inch, something like that. So that job, that customer, I told you guys I had compassion on that customer because she's an older lady. She lives by herself. None of her kids live, in her state. They're out of state. And I went the extra mile for her. Didn't charge her extra, put her bed together, all that stuff. Well, my original charge for stuff like that, like deliveries, I don't care what it is. I kind of have a flat rate of either $65 or $75. So $40 an hour, $25 for my vehicle leasing fee. I charge the customer for leasing my van. So again, I had compassion on this customer. Personally, I know not to get, business is business. So I don't care if it's my family member. Like, I'm gonna charge what I charge. That's business. But you can give people breaks. It doesn't hurt your business. It doesn't hurt you. You can do that. It's no different than a restaurant that has a customer that comes back every week. It's okay to give them a free meal, every now and then. It's not gonna hurt your business. So that's kind of how I felt about this lady. My original charge was $65. I actually ended up charging her $40. I just charged her my hourly rate. I didn't charge her the vehicle leasing fee. Very easy job. I mean, I do those all the time on roadie. So I use my dolly to push the TV in, and I actually spent extra time connecting the TV. I put the legs on the TV, put it on her TV stand, and I also connected it to the Wi-Fi, because a lot of those smart TVs, you got to connect to the internet. So, you know, she didn't really know how to do it. So I didn't feel comfortable leaving her hanging like that. So I got the TV working and kind of showed her how it works. So I know she appreciated that. It's always good to go the extra mile every now and then, especially with a customer that you know is going to use you regularly. So that was Friday. Saturday, the next day, the only significant order I did was a GoShare order. I do have something to tell y'all about GoShare, but not on this video. I'll tell you on another video. Probably on my Rumble account, I might tell you. That's probably where I'm gonna do it, my Rumble account. So GoShare, I did, picked up patio set, so a table and 2 chairs, super light, probably like 30 pounds each. That one paid $51. My wife actually came with me on that one. That was the only significant order I did on Saturday. Sunday, I posted a short about that one, so check that out. That was my highest paid single order I've ever done with Dispatch. So basically, I made some pretty good money over the weekend. The other thing, I just want to remind you that, so Dispatch, one of my favorite apps, I've been very active on there since I started last year. They actually, so I was able to interview Lamar. I'm sure all you guys that's on Dispatch, you know Lamar. I was able to interview him and ask a lot of the questions that a lot of drivers have. I was honored to do that. But if you didn't know, they actually interviewed me as well. So I think I was one of the first drivers they ever interviewed. And they were asking questions based on a driver's perspective. So if you haven't seen that, I didn't post that on my channel, but Dispatch has their own YouTube channel. So if you want to see it, you can check it out. I did put the link in the description, but they're asking me questions about, you know, just from a driver perspective. So I thought that was pretty cool. Appreciate them doing that. Also, Deliver catering app. It's been really slow. I think I've only done maybe 2 orders this year. I don't know when the busy season is for them, but they did connect with One Rail, which I'm surprised. So they connected with One Rail. They actually started on April 19th in my market. You can now not only deliver food catering orders, but you can also pick up from Lowe's, ADT, and TBC tires. That is going to be on the Delivered platform. So that is incredible. That's just another way to get work. So I was going to say this later. I'm going to say this now. The gig apps are not going anywhere, you guys. Like, these gig apps are taking off. They're connecting with all these businesses. And what I'm realizing, and this is through experience and from talking to people, like some of the companies that these gig apps are working with, like, there are so many deliveries. Like, there's people that think that the market is oversaturated. That's not true. There is so much work out here. We are needed. The carrier, my company, my business is needed out here. And that's on every platform. So the order I did on Sunday, that biggest order I did with Dispatch, I talked to the manager of that Sherwin-Williams, and he told me that that order and orders like that come out every other day from different job sites. And he said, like, for the entire year. So, like, he's like, the drivers that work for Sherwin-Williams, obviously they're a priority. They do them, that's their job. But he said a lot of times they can't keep up with the work, and that's when we come in play. So there are busy seasons and there's slow times, but there's so much construction in my area, in my market. It's like, this stuff is never going to end. So I'm over the idea that it's oversaturated and it's not enough work. It's too much work out here. It's plenty of work, and I've proven that to myself. just doing this. So I just want you to know that don't let that stuff get in your head. Like, you have to learn through your own experience. And I'm telling you, man, this stuff ain't going nowhere. It's so much work out here. We're needed by everybody. Every company we pick up from, we're much needed. So my Rumble account, as you guys know, I started a Rumble account that is more dedicated to new people that are new, or people that have not started and they're looking into this. I give a little more details so that I'm not talking too much on my YouTube channel, but I can elaborate more. Also want to speak freely, so I'm able to say what I want to say. That is where you want to go to get extra information. I actually posted my very first video. It was about curry. I kind of shared my thoughts about curry. And I also posted my second video, which is a actual order. I show you guys a dispatch order where I unload it all by myself and uncut, like unedited. I don't, a lot of the orders I do, I'll show you me unloading, but then I'll edit the video so that, it looks like, so it just jumps to the end. I don't show you the actual 10 minutes of work that it took to unload. So on my Rumble account, that's what I do. I'll show you the actual load without stopping the camera, so you can see what it looks like, and if you're interested in doing that type of work. So just know, so it's open to everyone. I'm not concerned with followers and all that stuff. It's just information only. So me personally, that's kind of like my members only. A lot of people, like, YouTube has a members only option where you can basically, subscribers can pay a monthly fee to get additional information or, like, extra help. I don't feel comfortable doing that. I'm not going to talk about that here, but I will tell you why on my Rumble page. But that Rumble account is free for me. It's free for you. And that's my way of helping, like a members only. That's my members only, but it's free. I don't charge. I don't feel comfortable doing that. But not knocking people that do. People that spend extra time to help others definitely deserve the money. I'm not knocking that one bit. I personally just don't feel comfortable doing that. But I'll explain why on my Rumble account. Check that out. It's under just type in Big CJ Cargo Van and you should see my profile come up. I personally like working without filming. Like, doing this YouTube, I love the YouTube platform. I'm happy to help people as much as I can, but I do have a life. I do have a business. I do have a family, and this takes so much of my time. And some people don't understand that, but, like, the amount of work that I have to put into making these videos it's almost overwhelming, because, like I said, it's starting to cut into my business, and my business is priority. So my business is starting to take off. I'm getting a lot more bookings. So I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't know how often I'm going to post. I'm going to try to stick to my plan of posting 2 long form videos and 1 short. That could change. And I also added my Rumble page as well. So I just want you guys to know that I don't do YouTube for the money. And it has nothing to do with money, because I did a video on it. I told you guys how much I make. And it's not worth the amount of time that I put in. If I was on YouTube for the money, I would not be doing this. I would not be doing cargo van related videos, because this is targeted to a certain group of people. Everyone is not into cargo vans. Everybody doesn't want to do this type of work. So, if I wanted to create a YouTube channel strictly for the money, I would create content that is going to get millions of views or at least hundreds of thousands of views. So there's all different types of content like that. So I'm definitely not in it for the money. I want you guys to know that. But like I said, my priority is my business, and unfortunately this YouTube content is starting to cut into that. So anyways, I will do my best to continue posting. I know it's helping others, but I just want to let you know, I think I put out, since in 1 year, almost 300 videos. That is a lot of content. So I think I've done enough to, like, show you the beginning and to where I'm at now. Just to, it's enough where you can say, okay, there's definitely some money in what he's doing. I haven't reached, where I want to be. Of course, I'm still building and working and trying to get, to where I want to go. but my whole point, the whole point of my channel is to inspire. It's just to show you that it can be done. There is money in this, and you definitely can build your own wealth by working for yourself. I mean, that's really what my channel is about. So anyways, that's it for now. I'm gonna continue working. I might show you guys one more order. Hopefully this video is not too long, but I'm thinking about consolidating my orders like 2 or 3 days into one video, without this, not this talking right here. This is gonna take a lot of time, but like just straight content of 2 to 3 days combined, just to keep you guys updated. That's really what it's about. I don't have to prove that I'm making money out here anymore. I think I've done that. My earnings, I have been on a streak of $2,000 per week for like 3 weeks straight now. So like, I'm not saying it to brag. I'm just saying, like, man, when it's busy, it's busy. So this is the best earnings I've ever earned in my life. And it's crazy how one decision could just change your life. So anyways, that's what it's about, man. I'm happy for any amount of money I make, but the fact that I'm making way more than what my minimum standard goal is just, I gotta thank God. He's the only one doing it for me. So anyways, that's it for now, man. Just want to get you guys caught up with them updates.
Later.
All right, y'all. So I think I'm gonna end the video here. I think it got kind of long because of those updates. It's only about 12 noon right now, so I'm gonna continue working. But I want to end with this, and it kind of goes back to what I was telling you guys about the amount of work that's out here. So I want you guys to know this, that there's a ton of work out here. You definitely can reach your goal. Some days you might have to work a little longer. Some days you might have to start early. I'm gonna just be honest. I'm gonna tell you straight up. If you start at 5 in the morning with the roadie orders and work all the way till, let's say 3 o'clock, you will make over $200, possibly $300 a day or more in my market. I personally don't have to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to start at 5 in the morning. I don't want to work till 3. That's my personal preference. That's based on my financial situation. But I want you to know that you can do that and you can make money. Because I don't do that, I think a lot of people get the wrong idea that, you know, I can't make a lot of money out here. You definitely can. It all depends on how much you want to work. So like this order right here, these are the type of orders that come out all day. So this order is actually for a mid-size vehicle. They have a mid-size and they have car orders that come out like crazy, like this. So for me, when this order came out, it's paying $23. The route is 16 miles. So what I look at is how far do I have to go to the pickup. So I think I was around 16 miles away from the pickup when that came out. So this order is not worth it. If I was like a mile or 2 away from this pickup, it may have been worth it. So these are the type of orders that I turn down all day, every day. Like, I miss out on probably hundreds of dollars like this. You know, if 5 of these come out and I turn them all down, that's $100 that I did not make. So a lot of people had a misconception about gas. My city, my town it's like a big circle, and I'll elaborate on this more on my Rumble page. But everything is like, to go from one side of town, the west side to the east side, it's about 20 to 30 minute drive. South side to the north side, 20 to 30 minute drive. Nothing's like really far. It's like a big circle. So mileage wise, a lot of people pay too much attention to the miles. So if I did this order, I would still profit. Like, it's not an order I'm excited about, but it's money. It's money in the bank. And even if I did drive 32 miles total, I'm still gonna profit with that order. I am picky. I don't want to do orders like that because I'm not like hurting for money. Some people have to do these type of orders and they'll still make money. So anyways, I just want you guys to understand that, man. And that's why I always stress, think for yourself. I I have a strategy and I stick to it. So if I just took every order that came to me, I promise you, I'll make over $300 a day. But I'm very picky about what orders I do. So I look at how far is the pickup and where does it put me? Like, where does the delivery put me? A lot of times, if the delivery puts you in a bad location, it's not worth it. And I don't want to spoil it because I have some information to share on Rumble that's going to help you. So I'm going to end with that. Basically, I have some tips that I learned through my experience. I'm not an expert. I don't know everything, but I know what works. I'm going to share what has worked for me. I'm going to share financial tips that I've been doing, things that I've been doing that help me financially. And I'm going to share some tips and advice how I accept orders, deny orders, and how I strategically pick what orders are good for me. I'm going to share that on my Rumble page. So look out for that video. It's going to be, I think it's going to be helpful to a lot of people because it's been helpful to me. And when you're out here on your own, you want to save money however you can. You want to make money in the most efficient way possible. So I'm going to share my experience of things that help me, and hopefully it will help somebody. So I'm going to end it here, man. I'm just going to wait, try to get me an order. I'm at Quick Trip right now. So this is QT. So I'm in a great area to be at right now. I might even go grab me a snack because it's 12 o'clock, it's lunchtime. I'll grab me a snack and hopefully I can get something. So other than that, man, y'all have a great one and I will catch y'all on the next one.